Hey guys, this week I'm going to be talking about Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. If you don't know, in the UK, for our English GCSEs, which are the qualifications we get at the end of secondary school, we have to read various different texts. A lot of people like me will have read Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, but there are various other ones such as Animal Farm, which I've read previously, and other things like Great Expectations, various different Shakespeare plays, and so on. But yeah, for our GCSE we read Of Mice and Men. I was such a nerd at school that I read it twice over the summer holidays before we actually had to read it. And then we read it as part of a class. And then I think I possibly read it again after that when it was closer to exam time. I loved it. I thought it was amazing, and I thought it was amazing when I read it this week. It's such a powerful piece of text for how much actually happens in the book. It kind of centres around only 3 days, really. Well, 2.5 days, actually. The main characters of the story are George and Lenny, and they are companions who travel around California in America looking for work, basically, and working as ranch hands. It's set during the Great Depression era in America, and that is a big theme throughout the book. As well as that, the main theme of the book, well, the main two themes are dreams and also loneliness. Many of the characters do have different dreams that they aspire to. Lenny and George have the same dream. They both want to have a piece of land and not have to work for anyone. And George, in particular, would like to be someone who isn't reliant on other people. He wants his own independence, and he wants to share that with Lenny as well. Other people's dreams include Curly's wife. She has aspirations of becoming an actress, and for various reasons she's never been able to attain this. And as I say, another huge theme is loneliness. Pretty much every single character is lonely in this book. Even if they appear to have a partner, Lenny and George are both very lonely characters. George, who obviously has Lenny, is still a very lonely character because he can't relate to Lenny and Lenny can't relate to him. Similarly, Curly and Curly's wife are both very lonely characters. Even though they are married, they aren't together, and we don't actually ever see the two together in the same place at once. I can definitely see why this is chosen as part of the syllabus for GCSE. It's quite a powerful book, and it's quite controversial as well, which I guess gets students more enthusiastic about it. They get to swear as they read out in class. And a lot of the emotions that are in the book are very relatable to teenagers. Many of us as teenagers do feel isolated and lonely, and we are always looking forward to stuff. We are always looking forward to what we're going to be doing later on in our lives at that age. So it sort of is a perfect book to read at 15, 16 years old. So for that reason I loved it as a 16-year-old, but those things are still so relatable to me now. And I really, really enjoyed reading it again this week. And I hope that if you read it as a 15, 16-year-old, you do try and revisit it. Because it isn't a book that you can sort of only look for the meaning of the different animals in the book, or pinpoint the different contextual meanings of various different other imagery. It is an amazing book just by itself. So I really would encourage you to read it again if you haven't read it since you were 16, because I know you'll enjoy it. There's a reason why it's read by thousands of students every year. So honestly, go and read it again because it's amazing. That's all for this week, and I know I'll see you, Holly, tomorrow at the Sheffield gathering, and hopefully I'll see some more of you guys tomorrow in Sheffield. Okay, I've run out of things to say now, so bye.